Greetings. Welcome back to the Hyperion PADCast, episode 3. I'm your host, Ramen, and tonight I am joined by Darkrai.
Hey, how's it going?
Alright, before we get into Spy Family stuff, let's talk about the 2 exchangeables for this month. Alright, let's start with Genbu Meimei Tortoise.
Meimei. Hit that Meimei.
Charged by 20 turn transform, active, 1 turn shield. That's passable. That's effectively 3 if you're depends on the dungeon.
The lead skill is not that good, but it's a decently low cooldown for an unlock all orbs and a pretty fast shield.
Definitely
and
not.
It makes 3 colors, and it makes 3 colors, so any of those like 3 color leads that don't care what the 3 colors are can use this. Yeah. I don't really think this card is that good.
It's passable.
At least not in the base form. I think the equip for this card is better. But
80% shield is nice because you can survive like chunky gravity.
Nice, yeah.
Equip is good though. This is good though.
Yeah, the equip
2 turn 100% shield is very nice.
Yeah, instant unlock gives you a tricolor.
And
the awakenings are pretty nice, man. Bunch of OEs, skill boost, 3 color. Not really much to complain about with this.
I say get 2 if you can.
Just literally comes down to do you have enough materials to trade for them?
Yeah.
If you can get a couple or even 1. If you can only get 1, I'd put it in the equip form. If you can get more than 1, you can get a couple.
I'm just getting 2. All right. The one after that, Metal Hamal. All right. Let's see.
Metal Hamal is weird, man.
It's L. It can take assist void lane, but there's no damage in super gravity. No levitate. Any levitate in chat?
Any levitators? Mod check.
Yeah. 2 turn charge. Dark generation. 3 turn.
It's not
light and
terrible.
Heal.
It's not terrible for those Lajoa, like the New Year Lajoa teams, but I don't.
No VDP. What?
Yeah, I know, but it has okay damage outside of that. Just the Dark Tacos are like just kind of a waste.
Why is it?
I don't know where you're using this.
Why does it eat heals? That's stupid. How else are you gonna heal? The New Year's Celica? I mean, Christmas Celica?
Yeah. The fact that well, that's exactly it, right? Like the fact that it eats your heals means basically the only way you can play this is with New Year's Celica.
Oh yeah, 1.5x RCV. Yeah, sure. Glad I have heals to use that.
Oh, just Skyfall, bro.
True.
Get good.
Leader skill is meh. Leader skill. Healing go birdo. Alright,
16x years.
Let's see the equip. Oh, now this is Rose. Truly a row equip of all time.
One of the row equips to ever exist. I mean, it's a crazy funny active for farming. Like this is definitely like a farming equip. You get like 4 of these, slam it on your farming team, and just go to town. Like,
can you get 4 of that? Can you afford to get 4? Because like I'm just thinking of getting like 2 or 3.
I mean, I know I'm a whale, so it doesn't really count when I say it, but I have like 5 of them already. So
you fucking will.
Of course.
All right. Yeah, and just say get as many as you can without killing yourself. Because Dark Row go burr. Hamal's made for Mikage loop or assist brick farming. Yeah, I can see that, but what other utility does it give to Mikage?
Yeah, I don't know what it gives to Mikage, but yeah,
I mean, time buff, I guess. Time and amp? Yeah, I guess that works.
I wouldn't necessarily use the equip for Mikage, but
no damage, super gravity.
I would definitely use it for like a brick equip. That's definitely good.
Oh, I was talking base, but yeah, equip is fine. Yeah, this is farming go burr. Alright, okay, time to go to do Spy Family stuff now. Alright, we're starting from the bottom.
The general thesis with all of those monthly exchanges, by the way, is just, if you have enough to be able to trade for a couple, just trade for a couple of each, because it's not like you're going to do anything with like 6 copies of the base form anyways, so
however,
you might as well.
Black medals. You don't want to get rid of all your black medals.
I mean, they've been giving those things out like candy recently, so...
True, just be conservative. Keep in mind the next month's exchanges. If you don't have Karen Dragon, grab 3, 4. Metal and Terry's, grab like, I don't know, 6? I don't know. Because those are the good ones. These aren't as good, I guess. Right, for the main event now, we're gonna look at the Spy Family Collab run, and then we're gonna rank each role into a tier list based on potential usages, applications in the meta, uniqueness, relevance, and our own experiences. So basically, let's talk about the tiers. So D tier is meh. That means like really niche usage, it's mostly gonna get unused. So like the bottom of the pack. Okay, C tier.
The stuff that you won't want to see.
Yeah.
At least not. You'll get one, and you'll never want to see a dupe, basically.
Okay, C tier is mid. That means like, again, like less usage than any other card. Literally the middle of the pack. Like you're gonna use it like once in a while. Yeah, you wouldn't be happy, but maybe you'd want one depending on the situation.
Yeah, the D cards you'll use like maybe once in your entire life owning it. The C cards you might bust out once in a while, but you'll probably use it more than once.
Yeah. And then like D and dupes is horrible. C and dupes is maybe passable in like the second or third copy, but after that you're fucked.
Yeah, you don't want to see more than one.
B is passable, but I put it as Bond tier because that's where he is. I think.
I would agree, but go
yeah,
on.
Basically anything that's passable or usable. Like you wouldn't chase it, but you'd be, I guess, happy to have it. Or yeah. Okay. Next is A, elegant. That definitely starts with an A. Yeah. We were gonna put Anya tier, but yeah, not all the Anyas are good.
There's too many Anyas for them to all be an A.
Yeah, I'm sure you know what card belongs there. But basically anything that's like generally really good, then you want it. S tier is now like the chase rolls. Like you really want to roll this or pick it up, if you can like utilize it, I guess.
Yeah,
like it's really good at what it does.
S is the cards that are good, but only if you have the capacity to use them.
Okay, now S tier is like amazing shit. Like everyone can use this. Like you should like actively spend money to get these if you like.
Yeah, if you're spending, and it's also reserved for cards that are good and are very, I would say, more unique than the S tier. The S tier cards have other options to replace things, though the S tier cards are a little more unique in what they do.
Basically, they'll last for a while.
Yeah, they'll last longer than the S tier cards. You might get 6 months out of an SS, where you'll get like 2 to 3 months out of an S.
Yeah.
Where the A, B, C, D cards are already kind of outclassed.
Mm-hmm.
Or have other options already. More than one.
Eventually, we might have an SSS tier, but that's basically like GungHo fucked up with that card.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, and we're gonna be ranking from strongest to weakest from left to right in each tier.
Yeah.
Alright, let's start with should you roll? What do you think?
It's really hard to say if you should roll for this one. I mean, it's a collab, so it's okay. If you don't roll this, I don't know what you're rolling. Like, are you waiting for Ultraman rerun number 1000, or what are you rolling for? Because we're not getting One Piece, we're not getting Gundam, and as of right now, there's not really much else we know that we're getting that's better than or on par with this.
Okay, Gauntfest is the rates are okay, but it's 5 stars, so you're mostly getting Pantheons.
Actually, this machine is kind of nuts. It's kind of nut. Like, it's not that bad. It's not that good. Sorry.
And then we talked about Relic last episode. you know about that?
The other, Relic is actually, that machine is a scam.
That's a Polon and dip. Yeah.
The thing I'll say, I know it's not entirely relevant to this, but the thing I'll say is Godfests, in my opinion, as long as the rates aren't horrible, are always a better value than a collab. Even if the collab units are unique, like you should roll collabs a little bit, but having stones for Godfests is just better.
Yeah,
because in the long run, they just give more to the Godfest cards, and they tend to have a longer life than collab cards.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I will say this machine is more worth rolling than some of the machines we've got recently, if only because the top end has equips.
Mm-hmm. Bottom has equips too.
And yes, it will be on YouTube.
So Godfest exclusives are like always relevant. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Right.
They buff them. They buff GFEs in and out of the meta constantly. Where these cards in this machine, some of them are good right now. I will say there's a couple SS tier cards in this machine, but their relevance is gated by the length at which we will get a rerun of this collab, if we ever do.
Yeah.
So like these cards may last 6 months tops. Like we don't know how long any of these cards will survive. Meta-wise, in air quotes meta-wise. I don't like using the word meta for this game.
I think Sylvia's gonna last really long, assuming they don't make another 1.8. Yeah.
Well, we'll get to her when we get
to her. Yeah, we'll get to her when we get to her.
I don't think she'll be replaced for a long time.
Yeah.
She's the one that. But the problem is I can't go out of my way and be like, yeah, you should roll this machine to get Sylvia, because like the amount of garbage that you're gonna roll, the amount of garbage that you're gonna roll in your quest to find Sylvia is just too high, man.
Yeah. But anyway, I say yes, you should roll, because Spy Family. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better than everything else, and there's a lot of relevant cards.
I would recommend some light rolling. I would not recommend you blow your entire stash of stones up on this, but
okay, but eventually most players that stay on will become rank farmers. Am I wrong?
I mean, Acidic isn't wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, I'm wrong. So sad.
Acidic isn't wrong. I mean, Sylvia is SS tier because she's pretty unique in what she does. Like, and she's definitely good to have.
Yeah.
Like, not getting her means that when you get to the point like where you can actually use her, not having her will hurt. But I mean, if you're new and you get Sylvia, by the time you get to where you can actually use her, there's something that might have already replaced her, so whatever.
Alright, but anyways, you might notice that we don't have an F tier, because like nothing is like failure level of bad. Like nothing is like absolutely horseshit.
Yes.
Yeah, alright, let's get started. Alright, let's go to the first card. And it skipped all the way. There it is. Okay, Henderson.
Elegant.
Now this card is amazing, actually. So it's a 4-turn top row and second row to top to the light orbs. It's unlocked too. So basically, Black Sun, but light. So it's light moon. No, white moon. It's white moon. Yeah.
I don't know if this card is Black Sun. I think this card is worse.
Of course it's not Black Sun, but like, let me cope.
But I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Where you putting this card in A?
Yeah.
Like
it's a bottom rarity. It's accessible.
It's definitely oh, it's bottom rarity. It's accessible. Yeah, dude, it's bottom rarity. So accessible. Just get 4 of them. Easy.
Easy. Bro, I rolled 3 in 1 5 roll. I got no 7-star, but I got 3 of them, so I'm happy.
I have like 6 of them now, but like I truly, in good conscience, cannot recommend people whale this machine for Hendersons.
I mean, it's a bonus, so you wouldn't like chase this, but it's really good to have. Am I wrong?
It's a nice card if you manage to obtain like 3 or 4 of them in your quest to roll one of the other cards. Sure.
Yeah, because I think you can also use the new Sailin Evo. Because that's a pretty good.
That is correct. Yeah, exactly what Dukester said. You need the kids, or sorry, not Dukester. Sorry, Austin Twitch. Yeah, you need the kids and Celine for it to actually work. I mean, I feel like most people have Celine by now, so that's not a huge thing. And yeah, you do need the kids.
The kids are viable.
Kids are viable. To be fair, if you wanted to spend money on this game, you can buy the kids for like $20.
Yeah. But
so,
anyways, Black Sun style active. Without the cap, of course. And then the leader skill is pretty bad. So you don't want to lead this. You want to lead Saline or the kids.
That is what makes it worse than Black Sun.
If you only have 3, then I guess you could use a 4th one as a helper, but it's just not as good.
No, there's really no point. If you don't get 4, this card is basically unusable. That's kind of the problem. I mean, you could do it with 3, but you're gimping yourself.
True.
For fun.
Yeah. All right. But the let's look at the equipment. I think that was pretty nice. Yeah, it's a light. Yeah, it's another break generator and a light sub-attribute. I mean, I guess the killers can come in helpful with those, like that new dungeon. What is it? The animated metal dragon thing. Yes, specifically for that dungeon.
It's actually not terrible.
It's not terrible, but like, if you're rolling, you're probably not making this equip unless you have more than 4. So yeah, but it's still good. Yeah. So like, if it ever goes out of use, then you can just change one to this form. Yeah, so I'm putting A. Any disagreements?
Nah, I think he belongs in A. I don't find him exciting. Like, I think he's just boring. I'm so sick of these fucking like just make a brick active skills. This shit's boring.
Yeah, it's just started with Shivadra.
They're getting super uncreative with the cards now. I hate that. But
Shivadra,
yeah, he's A.
Yeah. All right. Let's look at the next card. Anya Forger uniform. So it's a Skyfall Foresight loop and 1 turn delay. 1 turn delay is kind of useless. So it just really depends on the Skyfall Foresight, which is niche at best.
Yeah, I don't really think it's particular.
This card is...
It hasn't... Not that I want to necessarily use JP as our like meta predictor, I suppose, but it hasn't really seen too much use there.
It might in the future,
like,
I
guess. It's not terrible, but like, would you rather have to play around your Skyfalls and like pray, or would you rather just use an active skill that makes you the board you need anyways? Like,
yeah, like one niche use you can have is you can get one more cross on the 5x6 board, because normally you can make 4, but with Skyfall Foresight you can manage to get 5. I think Quan has a video on that. But yeah, it's really not that useful. Like, in what situation would you want to see the next orb? Like, not even next board, the next singular orb. So,
you know, here's the play, bro. You don't ever have to take the poison Skyfall resists anymore. You take the Skyfall Foresight so you can match your orbs away from where the poisons are gonna fall.
And then you die to every other mechanic or lack of bulk. Yep.
Well, and then you die because it only shows you the first row of Skyfalls. It doesn't even show you all your Skyfalls, so you move them elsewhere so that one poison doesn't fall on it, and then like 6 other poisons cascade on top of it.
Right, now the equip. Now this is P tier. This is below D. This is Peanuts tier. That's how bad this equip is. So you know how it says disassist vanished? No, you just like you'd think like only the active is gone. No, the entire equip is gone. So all the benefits. Yep, you lose all those awakenings. And you know the best part of the equip is? It's that if you get skill delayed, it also delays the inherit skill. So you basically get some more skill delay resist in the dungeon basically. But without an assist, nope, no more skill delay, no more built-in skill delay. So, yeah, this is horrible. Why wouldn't you use a Maj or any other 100% shield?
I know the base form is technically not F tier, but I want to create an F tier just for this card because every time I see it, I think it's the good Anya, and I'm like, ah, hell yeah, and then it's not. This
is D tier, like maybe F tier, but depends on how Foresight is gonna be used. So
this is D tier, maybe C tier, if only because its awakenings are fine.
Yeah, I guess the awakenings are.
If I remember correctly, it can super awaken that new, like the oops, I fucked up my cross awakening, the T awaken or whatever.
Yes, the T
pose awakening, and then it can. I think it can inherit, or it can super awaken. Yeah, it can super awaken more skill boost, so it can have like 4 of them.
It's barely gonna be used. So
it also has like decent RCV with the voice awakening and like all that other shit. So I don't think it's terrible. Like I think it's like D or C, but
yeah, it's not dog shit, but you're gonna be pretty disappointed to see it if you get more than one.
Correct.
All right, let's move on to Ewen Egeberg.
F. I have 16 of him. F. I never want to see this card again. F.
Copium. Alright, awakenings, I guess 4 skill boost, 4 3 colors, tape, pretty mid awakenings. This active is also pretty Matariv but copium. Matariv but bad. Yes.
We have Matariv at home.
Yeah, okay, it's a 16x, 16x effective HP. 2020 again. Yeah, this card is horrible. Alright. But this equip is relatively okay, because 2-turn Void Bypass and 7x6. And the Jammer. That's usually...
That's the range.
True. I'd say placement above Anya? Because the equip...
I don't know, bro. The equip is fine, sure. It's a 7x6 active. Weirdly enough, we still don't really have too many of those. Like, I would put him in C, actually, just because he makes a 7x6 on the equip. Actually, lies. I would put him in F because I hate this card.
Nah.
He looks like a fiend, bro. His head looks like a peanut. Like
this is a kid, sir.
I hate him.
This is domestic abuse.
I don't care if he's a kid, bro. His head looks like a football. I would punt this kid.
Damn. But you really think C? No, I'm picking D because of how bad this space is.
Yeah, I guess he's better than Anya, but like.
All right. Next is Franky, the Afro man.
Frankenstein.
Okay, so this isn't bad because it's a 4 cooldown Void Bypass, and attack for all subs is Meh. No, that's a meh.
And is okay. This guy, he's a 4-turn cooldown void bypass, but he has crazy utility on his awakenings. Like
Yeah, L cross
insane
HP.
You can even give him double L, double cross, or 4 SBs, and yeah, he gives you a bunch of HP. The problem is that his base HP, like in his stats, even with the voice
67,
awakening,
69.
yeah, it's
That's
not
that good. Yeah.
It's not that good, but with 2 team HPs, he kind of makes up for it, so
Like,
it's fine.
If you really need an L assist void or cross on a VDP for like Cetona or Royal Nut, then sure, but there's like way better options. But this is copable.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16x EHP, 2020 again.
His active skill, his leader skill is not great, but
not good.
His active skill is fine, and he has crazy utility, so it's probably some use for the base form.
Blind resist, full blind is nice.
This active skill is hilarious. I love it. I love active skills that make me a spinner in a particular location. We don't have enough.
Time Wizard Copium.
Yeah,
Let's look at
we don't have enough of these cards that make you like specific spinners.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Franklin.
Roulette for 3 turns in one and left corner, 2 times. I mean, this is potentially usable as a replacement for Time Wizard if you need the attribute absorb for like those limited amount of skills dungeon, and as blind. So if you don't have any, there's not many like full blind resist. So this is one of the options of all time.
Full blind resist equips.
Oh,
specifically.
Equips. Yeah. One of the blind equips of all time.
And the active skill to go with it is fine. I like this card. I would put him in like high C, low B.
Yeah, I'd say either high C or low B.
Yeah.
I'd say high C then.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right. Where is he? There he is.
Get Franklin in C tier.
Why not just pick Galaxy Dragon equip? Because the active is doo-doo and it's only a 7-turn cooldown. Everything's gonna overcharge and you're gonna cry.
Yeah, there's that.
Right.
Also, not everyone has them. To be fair.
I mean, we just got a recent, so it depends. Yeah.
That's
all right.
Fair.
Damian
this
Desmond.
card is. You got to remember this card. Franky is also like 6 stars, so if you do like 2 5 spins on this machine,
you're probably getting one.
Are like pretty high.
Yeah.
So he's just more readily available than some of the other options. But yeah. Anyways.
All right. Damian Desmond. This one isn't as bad. 2-turn unlock with a board. Makes heals. That's important.
Well, he makes everything except dark, and then he also makes heals. Like.
Yeah. I mean, if you need a board generator that's like 4 colors or 3 colors, then it's passable, the active. You can system it. Let's see what the leader skill is. 2020 leader skill again, it's not good. Yeah.
Not good, no.
Yeah. Alright, let's look at the equip. Okay, auto heals is actually good. SPR and auto heals is
auto heals. And it's also not only is it auto heals, it's a 3-turn attribute absorb void.
Oh yeah,
or sorry,
damage absorb. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't bad. Like personally, I'd keep 3.
I would. Yeah, I mean,
or maybe more because the auto heals.
Tricolor awakenings. I don't know. The problem is like, I feel like the rest of the active skill, the auto heals not included. The rest of the active skills, the auto heals don't really get used on teams that are rainbow very often.
Yeah.
Like the auto heal stuff is for like Black Sun, Shivadra, Cheese.
Kirin, I know what's it? Kirimi-chan, the salmon from Hello Kitty. If anyone uses that.
Kirimi cheese, Noah cheese, stuff like that. But this doesn't fit that kind of cheese.
Yeah.
Especially because the active skill cooldown is a little too low to work with Shivadra. If
Shivadra doesn't need SBR.
Maybe. Shivadra also doesn't need a 3-color awakening.
Yeah. So there's better auto heals equipped. So I'd say below Franky and C.
Sure, that's fair.
Yeah. Where is he? I can't find these cards. There he is. All right.
Yeah, that's what happens when they put every character on every card, you know?
Yep. Emile Elman. Bulk, 2 HP and 6.
Bro, if you roll this card, you're an Elman. Like
True. Active is unmatchable, clear, and
2x attack for balance for what is fine.
That's meh. Leader skill is
he's the correct colors for Cetona, and he has the correct awakenings for Cetona. All right.
But like it's 6-star. That's the Cologne slot. That's the Cologne slot.
You shut your mouth. I have 4 of this card. I'm putting him on a Cetona team. He will see use. I will play him.
Copium.
He's S tier, trust me.
Yeah. He's E tier for Emile.
Just wait until I clear UN4 with Cetona using this card. Then you'll eat your words.
Bet. Alright, let's look at equip. VDP equip. So it's automatically makes it not garbage. Bypass 1 turn Fujin and Attribute Absorb and
yeah, okay, this card is cool. This equip is good. Sure.
It's passable. So I'd say
this makes you a VDP worth
nice.
of orbs.
What's up, Elmir?
Makes you a VDP of orbs, has a VDP awakening. Sure, we ball.
I'd say bottom of C or top of D.
I'd put him maybe middle of C, like above Damian.
Above Damian? What's Damian's equip again?
I like this equip more than any of the other equips we've seen so far. So,
I mean, it's a square of fire is 3 by 3.
Dude,
is that 3 by 3 or 2 by 2? Let's see.
No, it makes you 12 fire orbs.
What?
Or sorry,
9. Okay.
Wait, it makes you 9.
Yeah, that's passable then.
It makes you.
Yeah,
it makes
above
you a
Damian.
VDP. It has a VDP and it's a Fujin active. Like.
Yeah. This can see.
This is like extremely good for farming. Yeah, it's extremely good for farming.
All right. Next is Becky Blackbell, the card I have like 5 of. Heals a lot of healing, cloud, built-in cloud, and damage that it's not gonna hit. 80% shield is unique, so that's passable, I guess. Breaks RCB with the heal TBs is kind of good, I guess. Stats are like doo-doo, though.
Yeah, that's a common trend for this machine.
Yep, leader seal is 2020 again.
Yep.
Yeah, this is mid base form.
Base form is not good. The equip's not that
good
either.
This equip is also not that good. Like,
I mean, it's a 3-turn 50% damage reduced. That's not horrible, but
Susano is 60% for 3 turns, right?
Yeah. Okay. But how many Susanos do you have?
Enough. Let's see.
Yeah, more than Becky.
Let's see. How many Beckys do I have? Becky. 4. Susano. 2, 3, 5, 7. Get fucked.
Okay. Damn. All right.
No, this is pretty bad. I'd say a D tier above. What's his name? The green.
Might even be worse than Anya, to be honest. At least you can cope and say Anya might be good for something eventually. I can't even cope this card into being good. Like,
you know what? You're actually right. Like, I guess the saving thing is the bases. All right, but like, where would you use? No, the 80% shield, I guess.
The 80% shield with all the heal OEs is like.
If you don't have Joey Wheeler, this is Joey Wheeler on a budget. Mom, can I get Joey Wheeler? Yeah, we have Joey Wheeler at home.
Dude, Joey Wheeler like left the building. He's not even at home anymore with this card, bro.
I'd say above green guy.
True.
D. Yeah, because of the 80%.
I don't know. I wouldn't, bro. I would not. I would put this below Emile. But
that's not
fair. I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter. It don't even matter, dude. All these cards are terrible. So whatever.
I'd say 80% shield makes it above the green guy.
I don't know. I'd rather have that 7x6 equip personally, but true. Your tier list at the end of the day, I guess.
Our tier list. This is communist.
Communist tier. It's our tier list.
Yeah.
True. All right, next.
All right. Next is.
Oh, we're into the 7 stars now.
All right, 7 stars. Yuri Briar, the simp.
Yes, sir.
All right, 4 skill boosts or 6, and L is good. We're probably not going to use T on this, but L is good. 3 cooldown, 1 spinner, 1 increased move time. RCV unlock orbs.
He just gives you all the
syscons.
Stat boosts. He just gives you all the stat boosts in a spinner.
Like Cecilia, but without the amp. But like,
at least he has better. At least the 7 stars have better stats than the 6 stars. Like you'd expect as much, but like they're like significantly better. But his attack stat is.
6 3-color awakenings, that ain't doing shit.
Yeah, he ain't going crazy on that. I mean, there's super 3-color awakenings, so that's something.
That's 6. That's not gonna do anything in super gravity. Maybe in non-super gravity. Depends on the leader. But
I guess.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly, this guy's equip was cool though. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I think his equip was cool.
Leader skill is also 2020. Not that good.
No.
Now this equip is actually interesting.
Yeah, this equip was cool. This equip is actually kind of neat for Black Sun.
So
because one of Black Sun's issues is that he has some issues with SBR.
Okay, so the heal OE is also important because Alexander doesn't have heal. So if you need this particular set of poison and SBR, then you can put this with Alexander for one of each OE.
It's also a 3-turn haste, which
18 turns is not that good though. That's the default for 3 turns.
Yeah. I don't know. There's not that many 3-turn hastes with an SBR though. I think there's only like 2 or 3 others. Don't fact check me on that. We don't have time. But...
True. I'd say bottom B. I don't know what I pressed. What did I press?
That's fair. What did you press, bro? Jesus.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Bottom of B.
Sure.
All right. I actually say top of C or bottom of B, but I guess it's better than Franky.
That equip definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
C. Yeah.
All right. Bond.
There you go.
There.
Bond Forger.
James Bond. The dog. Okay. Potentially 8 skill boost is pretty good, or you can have HP. We don't talk about the T. We're never using T.
Mom, there's another one of those mom we have at home jokes. He's mom, we have cross. Mom, can I have cross awakenings? Son, we have crosses at home.
Damn, T.
Crosses at home. Like, and it's the T.
All right. So this is also. Let me go to the machine because it doesn't list the active properly.
Yep. He's one of the guys
Skyfall
that has
loop,
like
Foresight loop,
right?
Foresight loop, and then 2x for all allies is nice because usually there's not a lot of leader helper buffs, and RCV is RCV. So it really depends on how Foresight is going to be used, because this is like way better than Anya. That's for sure.
It's so funny with this card because his leader skill is invalidated by his active
True.
It's so funny. He has like double Skyfall Foresight. Like,
so you should see 2 orbs, right?
I'm pretty sure whoever designed like half the cards for this collab was just cooked. Like, I don't know what is going on with some of these cards.
That means you see 2 orbs from the top. Yeah.
He also has like.
Nah, I'm kidding. Don't believe me. No.
His stats are penis, bro. This card stats are so bad. I guess it doesn't really matter because you're not using this card for his stats. You're using it for the awakenings, but like.
All right, so it's good for utility, and if you ever need Skyfall Foresight, that's about it.
Yeah, it's Skyfall Foresight, and technically it's an 8 skill boost card. There still aren't really that many of them.
Like, stay the hell away from the leader skill, because if you ever need the leader skill, just use it as a sub. Mind blown.
You gotta peep the equip still.
Yeah, let's look at equip.
I think this guy had a cool equip,
right?
Yeah, his
pretty cool.
Is kind of cool.
Oh, there's also Foresight on that, so I have to.
Yeah.
Yes.
The equip
skill
has
boost and 2 team HP is always good. More time is always sure, and then 2-turn haste on the 12 is pretty classic. Like, if you don't have like any other SB and 2 team HP equips, sure, this is great.
He's fine.
So top of B, I'm saying.
There are many other better skill boost team HP haste equips in the game than him.
Like Kazuya, Megras, all those.
There's like 5 or 6 you could name without even thinking off the top of your head. But none of them have Skyfall Foresight.
If that's ever used, copium.
If that's ever used, and that's something.
Oh, actually, let's.
But yes, that is the theory.
Yeah. Pretty much.
But yeah, well, find it kind of hard to see. Yeah, try not using the pixel orbs. Like.
True. Yeah. All right. Next is. Oh, let's place him first. B, Bond tier.
B for Bond.
Bond.
He's somewhere in B tier. I actually like him less than Yuri, to be honest.
Yeah, because Yuri's equips might get used. This one is just utility if you need Foresight, or if you.
Yeah, he also is like a decently low cooldown haste, so that's fine.
Maybe above Yuri then, because Yuri's a bit more niche.
Nah, I'd rather have his. I'd rather have Yuri's. Bond's is very easily replaceable. I think Yuri's is less easily replaceable.
That's because no one uses Skyfall Foresight in JP, so we have nothing to base this on.
Oh, holy God, we're finally at a good card.
Finally, good cards! It's him, the spy of the family, Loid Forger.
It's Mr. Spy Family himself.
Damn. All right, Loid Forger. 3 SP is good. Unbindable's good. Change all enemies to light attribute. Now that is terribly niche. 26 transform is kinda long, but I guess you can just cope. But the board becoming 7x6 is nice. Let's look at the transform. It's 16x EHP, which is sad, but I guess it makes up with the 7x6.
The active skill, dude. The active skill on this card is cracked.
Now this is a cracked active, yeah. But then
this is the oops, we forgot to give things damage limit breaks collab, by the way.
Yeah, it's sad. There's no levitate, so I guess it won't happen.
That trend continues to a hilarious amount going forwards. Trust me.
All right, cross is good. L is good. You can have assist void latent on it, which is always nice. T is T, and then the active is 2-turn Fujin and attribute absorb, and 2-turn dark spike, and 2-turn 7x6. So that's good for like any board side chain.
6-turn cooldown, which is actually crazy.
You might think it's useless because the leader's 7x6, but then if there's like any 5x6 or 6x5 board force, then this active becomes really good.
Yep.
Yeah, but as a leader, it's not as good as Yor. But if you don't have Yor, then you can pair this with Yor.
This is no, dude. This leader skill is it's C-Tona at home.
C-Tona, true.
C-Tona at home, bro.
True.
Mom, can I match 3 colors? We have 3 colors at home.
It's chunkier C-Tona because the bigger board.
True.
Yeah, but as a lead, it's okay. But you want to lead Yor over this. Like if you have like a swapper, maybe then you can like swap this out.
16x EHP is just not really it anymore. You need more than that.
It's a good sub for rainbow or dark style teams if you can match 3 colors.
Oh, so good. God, his stats are still bad.
True. Okay, now this
not that really matters, but
and this equip is weird because T. We don't know how we're using T yet. Like no orb, sure, but like, can't we just run like Alexander equip or something else? Like, when are you gonna remember to use a T? Like, oh no, you're spammed the negative orbs. Wait, I have a T on my active. T on my team. Sure glad I brought that. I mean, this makes it viable because it has team HP, but like, when would you use this over Alexander?
I mean,
if the board changes.
I mean, doesn't this have more team HPs than Alexander?
Yeah, it's 1, but like, sure.
In some very, very niche instances, that's useful.
Okay, and the active is good, I guess, because 7x6 board force and 3-turn Fujin and attribute is good.
Fujin?
Yeah, overall it's a good equip. But like,
it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, you have to struggle to find a use for the T. Okay, overall is
I would put him
S or A. What'd you say?
Honestly, I'd put him in B.
B? Really?
Yeah. Well, Nike could probably be A too.
I'm thinking A actually, because
the base form is the base form is good
like,
enough.
As a sub, it's pretty good. Above,
you can put him in A.
Above Henry though, probably. Yeah, I think above Henry.
Probably because he has use outside of just a swipe team.
True.
But I mean, that's a tough call. I don't know.
All right, let's look at next card. Fiona Frost. Oh no, this is the worst. The worst of the 7 stars. I have 4 of these. I did my quest level 14. I rolled twice and got 2. You cannot imagine how angry I was.
You hate to see it, dude.
Right.
At least she's cute. Like...
4 SP, you simp. 4 SP, it's a relative amount of damage. Unbindable. Having unbindable on Super Awakening is horrible.
Absolutely terrible base stats.
Dog.
Bindable without a Super Awakening. Damage isn't that good. It's gotta resist, bro. Trust me, bro. You need that jammer resist in the year of our Lord 2023. Yep. Trust me.
Okay. Okay. Active is that's actually usable because attack buff for both leaders is pretty nice.
But the active skill is so weird on this card.
It's weird though. Yeah. There's no TPA on this, so you can't even put like unmatchable clear for him to cover the.
You can't. Yeah, you can't even have her be like a technical cleric, which is kind of tragic, but.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know.
I guess you can use it on Grenerve. Grenerve, maybe?
So maybe if you're coping hard, like.
Yeah, you can put unmatchable on a Karen Dragon. And then this is your wicked mind. And then you buff your Grenerves with this.
Now we're really coping.
Yeah, we're really coping.
I mean, like I don't know if I've said this yet, but the one win that comes out of this collab is like half of these cards are at least niche playable for Rainbow Team, or what's the Gotcha Draw or whatever the name of
A
the
Remdra
leader is.
trio?
What's his yeah, Remdra Trio.
Don't you
They're at
need?
least niche playable for the Remdra Trio
Aren't you forced to
because
use Dragon or Machine? Or what was the
are
deal
you?
typing? Okay, 7x6 leader skill. Okay, it's usable.
Oh, true. Oh,
Yeah,
true.
it's a swapper, so otherwise,
Yeah, it's a low cooldown with a 7x6. True. Yeah,
yeah,
swap it. Yeah, let me put this on my team to swap. Yeah, on
yeah,
my blue team in
yep,
2023. Sure. Yep.
yeah. Fasca swap Grenerve from this. Yeah.
So true, actually.
Okay,
Wow.
unbindable
Now you're
7C. That's a little unique, but the active is 1 turn 100% shield and 2 turn absorb. I guess that's niche. You can use that like.
fine.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
fine.
I still feel horrible every time I roll this card, but
Yes,
true.
you wouldn't want more than 2, so.
Why can't we switch those 2 fingers out to a skill boost and make this card good?
True. Luckily, you only rolled 1 on the alt, but 5 on me. Oh, oof. Oh, it is trade fodder, so that's not that
That is
bad.
correct. It is trade fodder for the other trade
But
cards.
the only
Although I don't really
tradable
think any of
is not that good. I mean, the tradables aren't that good. Like,
they're
I
not that
wouldn't
good.
dump a
They're not
single
bad,
GFE
but
for them. Like,
that's correct. I wouldn't
exchanging
either.
a single GFE for any of these is not worth it. All right. But anyways, placement. I say high B or low A. No, definitely low B.
Dude.
Yeah.
I think this
What
card
low
is
B?
like worse than. I think this card's like worse than Yor and Bond,
I
personally.
think it's better than Bond. Maybe even better than Yuri.
I don't know, dude.
Because the
Yeah,
active is culpable and it's a 7x6. And the equip can see use.
Sure,
Yeah,
fair
putting
enough.
it top of B.
See use, sure, bro. Find me the use for this card. True.
I'll run it on Grenerve just for use. Easy.
Okay, dude. We're finally out of coping that this
All
collab
right.
is good territory. Let's go,
All
dude.
right,
We've
now
made it.
let's put this in SS tier and then talk about it. I named SS tier
Correct.
just for her, Sylvia Sherwood. All right, now you wanna know why this is good? 1.8x rank XP. That's it. Yeah.
Well, it's 1.8x rank XP
Yeah.
and an active or a leader skill that isn't dog, and the active skill is insane.
Yes. So you know Saline? This is that, but better. Yeah. This is that, but relevance. This is culpable.
We're gonna use the at home joke again. This is Celine at home, except Celine is the one at home. Sylvia
True. Yeah. Like the others, the better Saline was Shige, and that card was horrible. The only thing better than it had for Saline was it had 1 more skill boost.
now we
have a relevant card that can rank
now,
XP.
Like Acidisk said earlier, it's worth noting that this card is not. It's SS tier for
rank farmers.
Players who are at the point in the game where they're farming 1100 rank. That's what this is useful for.
Yeah, you can get to rank 1k too if you like have the team, but like mostly for rank 111 farmers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically it's relevant. So 4 skill boost, that's great. And then it can have 2 SPRs, actually really nice. We don't worry about the damage. It's probably not going to be used. But having blind instead of SP is a good option. But the active, this is just Palone, but like without the cleric. And a little bit longer.
Issues that a lot of, if you're swapping like ASR 1 or what's the other one people were doing? Was it UN 1? Is that what people were doing?
Yeah.
UN 1, I think, or AUN 1 or whatever it is. I think it was AUN 1. If you're swapping those with this, so if you were using Saline for that, the problem with that was you'd use Celine as like your Fujin holder, and then you
use it once and never again.
Use it once and never again, exactly. But this card, you can
it's actually playable
more than once per dungeon because it'll come up more than once.
Yes,
it's a delay, which like never hurts on top of that. But
this is a Saline that's playable in endgame. That's why it's good.
Correct.
So
and it has a delay, so you can delay and charge up your skills.
So I've made a few videos of UN 3 and 4 swap for this one for UN 4 XP swap, and I'm just using Palone because Palone's actually good for XP swap because it's 1.5 and it has the cleric and what's the thing, cleric and absorption active, and that's the only way I could XP swap solo in UN 4 or 3, but this makes it really good. So I get like 0.3 more XP. That's
which
amazing.
doesn't sound like a lot. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but in practice, that's like several million more XP.
Plus, you can assist something over this, so.
Yeah, because the cooldown is
also
much
nice.
shorter than Celine's. Yeah.
Yep, and that's return delay, so that's like 6 effective skill boosts.
Correct.
Yeah.
If you choose to use that Super Awaken, yeah.
So assuming GungHo,
again, like Acidic said though, it is SS tier, and I know that we said before this started that the SS tier cards are the like must-haves. Everyone will use them, but in theory, not everyone will use this. If you're not
eventually
at a
use it
stage
if you keep playing.
Exactly, you will eventually use it if you get to the point where you're XP farming. But until then, it's not going to be useful for you.
Yeah. I mean, you use it for rank stamina refreshes, I guess. If you have the right team.
You can do that too. You can do that too.
I don't have it, and I really want it for a Cetona XP swap. Yeah, that's about it.
True.
Yeah, really good. SS tier.
Yeah, SS tier.
Let's look
no
at
arguments there.
Yes, this is actually pretty nice because this is like King Crimson, but with a VDP instead of a third team HP.
Yep.
Yeah, 3-turn delay too. That's okay, and 3-turn
turns your sub at fire, which unironically isn't even that bad in a lot of cases.
Yeah, because like there's Cetona changing, so you can change like Karen Dragon's attribute to.
Yep.
But then again, you don't want VDP, so nah, it's not that good for Cetona at least. For VDP stuff, I guess. Like what's her name? Metal and Terry's? That kind of thing. Yeah, like Jujuro.
Well, it's good in like a farming context where there's a card you need to use that has a sub attribute that is like absorbed in the dungeon, but your whole team is fire except that one attribute, so you can slap this on it and make it sub attribute fire so you don't hit that attribute anymore.
Yeah. Or if the GungHo makes another like fire VDP card meta, then this is good because it's delay as well as these good awakenings.
Yep.
Yeah, so SS tier. There's no arguing this.
Correct.
All right.
Well, I mean, you could argue it because SS tier would mean the card is a chase for everybody, but realistically, this card's not actually a chase for everybody.
And for everybody, it might be SSS tier then.
Yeah, that's for the people who are. I was gonna say the late game players who were like done with a lot of the content, but honestly, even if you're like mid game, if you're at the point where you can affect it, like if you can easily do Lucifer combos in ASR 1, this card is immediately good for you.
Yeah.
Like,
even if you can't, you use Katamatsu and cheese it.
True.
Skill issue, but you do you.
Anyways, yeah. Next.
All right. Now the other SS card, Yor Forger.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
skill boost.
Pretend the base form doesn't exist. This base form is not.
Sure, 10 turns 5x attack is okay, but then you can immediately get debuffed in any other UN dungeon, so that doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now awakenings. Poison res is sure, but there's no levitate, which makes this kind of sad.
I mean, if you're using this card, it's for the active skill. And pretty much the active skill alone.
So the active is 5 turns. Damage cap go burr, and then
the problem I have with this card is this is the one they chose to give the cap break to.
Damn.
But it's like one of the cards that you can't cap
consistently.
It will not consistently hit that 7 billion.
Yeah, like unless you inherit like a 10C equip, I think there's 2 of those. Then yeah, really hard to hit 7 billion with this. Like unless you're not playing Super Gravity, like AMD 4 maybe, then yeah.
Sure. Yeah. If you're out here farming AMD 4, sure.
Yep. And then 2-turn. Yeah, this is really good because void damage. That's VDP, and the Fujin bypass. So that's good because we were missing Barbados for Mukatsu. This can do that.
Not as well as Barbados.
Not as well as Barbados, but like, yeah, it's one of the options of all time. And
that's a great way to put it. It is one of the Barbados options of all time.
But the lead,
it's definitely that.
Yeah,
it is definitely that.
Okay, so the leader skill now is actually pretty good, like really good actually, because 20. That's pretty nice. HP. Yeah, 78%. That's like Mikage level, basically Mikage, and Mikage can do stuff. It's just a very long-winded process to do things with Mikage.
Yes, and the attack multiplier is technically infinite. It's technically
infinite, so then I guess it can cap the 7 billion if you have the right board. Like if you use Loid to get the 7x6.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're using this, you're probably Fasca swapping it into your lead.
Yes. or whatever the tennis card is.
My question is, why are you using this? But true.
Yeah.
I feel like if your goal is infinitely stacking leader skills, there's like 100 other cards you could use in this one's place at this point.
But
I mean, not actually 100, but like.
But like, if you're talking like Feral and Atelier and Kaishu, they're all 16x EHP, and this is 20x, so this is actually playable. Like,
true.
Yeah. So Feral just struggles with bulk. Like either you run a shield loop or you run VDP. There's no other option.
But this struggles with damage, man. This card's not gonna do shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have to get that attack multi really high for this card to start hitting numbers.
Yeah. Thanos, but at home.
This isn't even Thanos. This isn't even like Orlando at home. This is just straight up better than Orlando in a lot of cases.
That's true. It's one turn longer depending on where you're using it. Yeah, 40, same as Orlando, but you have one more SB, so it gets 39. But then you have to assist it on something, so that's minimum 1. So I guess it evens out. But yeah, it removes itself when it removes enemy by 50. So it's really good for gravities and farming.
Also, unlike Orlando, where you put it on a card as an equip to use the gravity, and then it just doesn't do anything until the last floor, at least this gives you a damage awakening, granted a useless one, but a damage awakening and a skill boost, which is actually relevant.
Yeah. I mean, it might be some niche use where the farming dungeon gives like negative orbs, and then you just make the tea, and wow, tea go burr, but
bro,
yeah.
True. You're not making tea in a farming dungeon. You're just taking enough OEs to counteract it. But yeah.
Bitch, I drink the tea.
True.
Alright. Yeah, overall SS because of the equip. Like overall the lead isn't like SS, but like.
So here's my issue with putting this card in SS is that no joke, I think if you have Orlando, you really don't need this.
True.
You really don't. This is the I missed Gung Marvel or GH Marvel collab.
Yeah.
And this is your alternative option. So I'd say this card is S. Like.
Yeah, or don't have the evil. The evil are tradable. You just have to like beg really hard for them.
Exactly.
Yeah. You don't think it's bottom of SS or top of S instead of?
I would put it top of S. Would you rather have Sylvia or would you rather have this?
Obviously Sylvia, yeah, because Sylvia's gonna last long.
Sylvia will last long. This are in our stipulations are cards that will last for a long time and are also very strong. Sylvia fits that. This doesn't.
This equip would last long. If you don't have Thanos. Yeah.
If you don't have Thorlando or whatever you want to call him, Orlando, Thanos, Thorlando.
Beard man.
If you don't have him,
neckbeard.
Yeah, if you don't have him or you don't have the materials to evolve him so that you can use him, then yeah, sure, this card's good in its place. But if you have Orlando, this card is basically just Orlando with a skill boost. Like let's be honest.
Can you even use him as a sub? No, you can't. Skill only usable when this monster set is assist. Doo-doo.
Yeah, that's the funny part. But I mean, if you have Orlando, you would use Orlando as a sub. In some cases.
I mean, there can be options where you use this over Orlando, but yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
Because you can combine gravities with this.
Yeah, you can have multiple of this on your team, and then
super resolve 50.
Actually bad.
Full gravity
also,
super.
Doesn't Orlando do the thing where he locks your active skills?
Yeah, skill bind after the gravity.
Yeah, this doesn't lock your active skills. So yeah, like you said, you could use more than one of this. But
I mean, that's not going to do 100% though. Yeah, that's only.
It will not. No, it'll be like 75%.
And so you use it 35% active instead.
Yeah, exactly. You use this, and then you just drop the Zeus and Hera? Is that the 35% one that everyone uses?
I think that's 40. I don't know.
Is it 40? Well, whatever. You know what I mean. Yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't put this in SS just because I think.
Yeah, I guess.
Other options. The card isn't entirely unique.
Yeah, it's not gonna last as long as Sylvia is. Assuming GungHo doesn't fuck up by making another one that's better, so.
Oh, give it time, bro.
True.
Yeah, I can't wait for the Gundam rerun when they put that in Gundam and then we don't get it again. So that'll be fun.
Oh yeah. Alright, top vest then.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, next is.
Oh yeah, that's right. Next is Belial at home.
Where is it? There it is. Oh yes, Belial at home, Anya casual. So 6 skill boost is good. Did you disappear for some reason?
Nope, I'm letting you talk.
Oh, sorry. Okay, 6 skill boosts and then HP go burr and built-in tape. That's a good set of actives for good set of awakenings for a cleric, and the active is a 5-turn cleric. And having a damage jam is good to undo any like debuffs. Yeah, Belial but not dark.
Well, it's Belial but not dark, and it doesn't chop your HP to 1. Like it's basically the same card.
Belial reverse.
But does Belial have 6 skill boosts now, or is Belial
No, it's
4?
still 4.
Yeah, so technically this is a more skill boosted cleric than Belial. Yes. So that makes it better in a lot of instances.
Yeah. Belial's poison over and some sort of damage.
I mean, reject Anya, embrace Joyra.
I mean, I guess Joyra was good, but the active is longer, and it's what is it?
Yeah, the CD on Joyra is longer. It's true.
Healing, and we're never using the 10C Super Awakening on this. Yeah, and active is longer. It's 8 turns. 8 turns is kind of a long time.
It does fully recover your HP though.
That's true. That's good for those quest dungeons. This one's damage, but it's not gonna hit. I guess it will hit if for 4 10Cs. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. If you need 5 turns, then if you need shorter, then
in the instances where the cooldown matters, Anya will be better. But
yeah. Leader skill is.
Well, the other thing that Joyra doesn't have is all the OE. Yeah. Joyra's technically as much OE as you want. Not that form.
Oh, not as this one. Yeah.
Not the form with the damage. Also, the base isn't full OE. It's only 60% or 40% or whatever.
80%.
80. Yeah. 80. Yeah. It's only 80%.
Okay. The leader skill is 4.4. It's not 2020. It's 2021 or something.
Yeah, we're late 2021 on this one.
It's usable, but you'd never use it if you have something better.
That's correct.
It's fixed 15, so that's good for like I don't know dungeons where
I remember correctly though. This one has a funny equip that you're gonna need to go back into the game for.
Director Chimera.
Oh no, never mind. It's not this one that has that equip, is it? It's
the other Anya. That's the other Anya.
Is it the other one?
That's the other
one. The other one.
The Anya and Bond. The Anya dog. Okay, this one is fully covers my cleric and 2-turn charge on a 13. This is just Rendra at home. Tendra at home.
Yeah, Mom, we have Tendra. Yeah, literally.
No team HP, just SB and heal OE, I guess. Rendra but worse. Yeah.
Rendra but worse. Yep.
But the main thing is the base.
Yep. I think the base just makes this card like either top of A or bottom of S, somewhere in that range.
I'd say below Loid.
It is also worth mentioning that this card falls into the C-Tona colors, which is very relevant.
That is true. But not like you're going to use the damage on them, so even if it had one attribute here, it doesn't matter.
That's true.
Yeah. I'd say under Loid. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Yeah. Alright, let's move on to... Alright, the BGM, I think? Yeah, I think this one's BGM.
I think this one is the orb skin, because this is the cheaper of the 2 bundles.
No, this is the more expensive one. That's why I said it's BGM.
Is it the more expensive one?
You're drunk.
It is, okay.
Alright.
Honestly, yes, I am. But, the...
Triple break. Yum. However, you can't level limit break this. That's so sad.
You can't, but hey, it's a transforming card with a cap break.
Yeah, that's the reason that it's a triple attribute card. If it could, it'd be too broken. Yeah.
It also pairs with the Henry Elegantor.
Yeah.
It pairs with the Elegant Man.
Yes. Board becomes 7x6s. Okay, yeah. No, I guess that's good. But the HP is still 16x, so. Man, but you're not really using this for endgame, so I guess that's passable. Active is damage cap becomes big chunky, very, very nice.
This and Henry are just farming application, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah,
that attack multi gives me a big kick. Yeah. I gotta be honest.
Yep. Let's look at the equip. All right, this equip's pretty nice.
Yeah, this equip is really good for. Yeah, this equip is great for its own team.
Yep. Yep. Light, SB, Rose, and Corb. I use a sailing team for like fast swiping, just like 2 ping swipe and go burr and clear easy dungeons. So this wouldn't fit on that because it has a corb and it slows it down as well as an extra light ping. But yeah, for Henry,
we out here validating my Saline Kitty TA3 swipe team in 2023.
Oh yeah, yeah, just overall good equipped for light row or brick.
Yep. Ironically, like I said, the best place to use this card is on its own team,
with Henry.
Means if you get one, you want more because just for its own equip. But how badly do you want that realistically?
Probably not much unless you have like 4 Henrys. Like I'm not buying this unless I get like another Henry or something.
Unless you get the 4 Henrys, that is the only reason you should be buying this card is if you have 4 of them.
I do have 4, but like I don't think I want to spend $30 on this because I have saline. Like if you don't have saline, then maybe consider buying it.
The problem with this card is there's other swipe teams that do exactly what this does. It's just less farming than Shivadra.
Black Sun, Shiva Dragon, Kirimi-chan, Lisette and Ginny, but no one has those.
Hell, if you're really struggling, you can use Karandra Granerv teams to do this. Like
yeah, I'd say top of A or bottom of S. Maybe S because damage cap, big damage, burr. What do you think?
I don't know. I find it hard to put this card in S.
That's true.
There's just too many other things. I mean, granted, they're not light, which at occasions will be relevant, but there are other things that just do this. So
yeah,
whatever. I do love that we've run out of space on the Awakenings and now are just writing like ×3 on top of it.
Oh yeah,
I'm loving that.
You know, Lampide from Relics. It was originally all rose, but they were like, nah, and then he shoved all that into Awakenings.
Yep, and he's still ass, but true.
Yep. A then?
I don't know. I'd put him top of A. Sure.
Maybe below Loid. Loid might see more use.
True. Here's the thing: you can't put him much higher than Henry because the only reason you're really using him is for Henry. Now, yeah. I will say, for in this card's defense, Henry will get thrown by the wayside because Henry is the sub, where this card is the lead.
Yes.
So if any other good light brick swiping cards systems come out that replace Henry, there is a chance that this remains as the lead for that team. So for that alone, he's better than Henry. But for now, its only use, it really, like, I know it has some other use, but realistically, its only use is with Henry.
Like light brick is niche. There's like verse. There's verse as light brick. It's yeah, pretty niche.
It's outside of Henry, it's pretty niche.
It's carried by Saline. Yeah.
The Henry team itself isn't really that useful. Like even that is pretty niche. Like it's not Shivadra.
It's like Black Sun at home.
Late game dungeons. Yeah, you're not taking this into late game dungeons like you are with Shivadra.
I'd say under Loid, above Anya.
Fair, sure.
All right.
I'm not opposed to that.
All right. Next is the Spy family itself, the Spy Twitter family.
The actual Spy Twitter family. The Yor or Yor Anya Lloyd or whatever.
Get it? Because X is Twitter. Haha. All right. Let's see. So you'd think this is a transform because there's no skill boost and you can't limit break it, but it's not. The conspiracy is GungHo had this as a transform and then forgot to make the base. Source, I made it up.
Correct. Source, bro, just trust me.
Trust me, bro. All right. L is good because you can put Assistant Void Lane on it. If you VDP, then damage go burr. So active. 2x move time, spike.
With 3 of them, it's technically a system.
Technically, you have 1 turn that you need to set up.
Well, it's also okay. It also doesn't. It also doesn't technically give you the board because it gives you 4 colors and then it skyfalls them. It doesn't make you all these orbs.
So you need 1 turn to.
No, so you could because it skyfalls yours. But the thing is, like after that first turn, once you system these and they keep coming, right? There's no guarantee that it will skyfall you 3 of every color. You could get trolled and only skyfall 2 reds.
That's like really low chance, but like
it's a low chance.
Very
but in
low.
A dungeon that's like in a dungeon where you're gonna be playing for like 30 plus turns, it can happen to you.
True. And also, you need like full resist just in case like enemy attacks steal everything.
Exactly what Sube just said. If the enemy starts fucking with the colors on your board, you will die.
If it fucks with Skyfall or resist or anything on your board, then most cards spawns do that.
This is unironically like okay against Skyfalls because you can overwrite the Skyfalls with the active, but then if the orbs have already Skyfallen and then you change it, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, if you're running this as a system, you want full SDR on all three of them. Is it 8 slot or 7 slot?
It's an 8 slot.
Okay, then 6 SDR and like I don't know.
It
1
also
HP
is
or
worth
something?
mentioning this card is an unironically good leader. It has a crazy fucking high like HP multiplier.
Let's see, 4.8. That's almost as good as Sitona. Yeah.
The attack multi is also like nothing to shit on, and his RCV multi is nuts. Yes. And I'm aware that he can't cap break, but his base stats are unironically better than most of the other cards.
It's true.
That's the greatest tragedy. Imagine if he could, he'd have the best stats.
Yeah, this team. If you run 3 of them, then you cannot put any transform team because you have no skill boost.
Yeah. There are dungeons where this is viable just because being able to just hit regular cap break is enough.
Oh, thank you for following Blinky Cosmic Cat. But like you need 2 to make it work as a system, and that's hard to get because it's an orb skin. The orb skin. So like only buy this if you have another one.
Doesn't this have like the lowest hit rate in the entire machine? By the way,
let's take a look.
I'm pretty sure it does. Either this one or the BGM is like a 1% hit rate.
No, the BGM's 1. So
what is this?
This 1.5. Yeah.
So it's the second lowest.
Second lowest. So.
It's like, literally a lower hit rate than the other 8 stars. That's so scummy that GungHo does that.
Yeah, like unless you're an orb skin collector and have like free money to spend, then sure. But like otherwise, don't get this.
Shut your mouth. This orb skin is cute.
This orb skin is horrible.
You shut your mouth.
You're coping. You shut your mouth. You're coping.
I want Anya on my orbs. Okay.
This is like tennis orbs, but Anya.
Wait. I don't send the FBI for that.
Damn.
I just like the way the orbs look. All right.
Damn. Yeah, but anyways, if you use it as a sub, I guess it's okay as some utility. Like it could be a niche situation, a sub, and you put L latent on it, but otherwise, you don't want this.
Rerun.
But however,
can't wait for the rerun where they can't wait for they give us the rerun where that card has a cap break. That's the only buff it'll get.
No, this is one of the 2 SP equips that are actually good, aside from the unbindable SP ones. Because OEs and 2-turn haste. 2-turn
double SP, bro.
Double
gaming out here.
Double HP. Double HP is actually good because that's technically a 50% shield if you heal enough.
That's true.
2-tank. Yeah, the equip is pretty good.
It's technically 4 skill boosts. Like
yes.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah. OEs is good too.
So. That's some OE. Yeah.
Overall, I'd say maybe bottom S or near top A.
It's top A. In my opinion. I know the card is good. Like the card is definitely usable, but
no one's gonna ever get it. Yeah,
that's correct.
No one's using it. That's so sad. I'd say below Loid or Damian trio. What are you thinking? Because Damian trio is gonna get used with Henry. I don't know about uses for this one, but the equip is really good. So the equip might be used more than Damian is.
I don't know. Maybe it's worse than Loid, but better than the other trio.
Yeah, I'd think other than Loid. Maybe you might be overranking Loid.
Man, but actually, yeah, it's true. It's so hard to say that this card is good because you need so many of it. Like you need. I mean, I guess it's not so many. Technically, you need like 2, but
this equip is good though. So, but it's a really niche situation where you need 2 skill boosts and a haste. Like, can't you just put a skill boost in? Yeah. Probably under Loid because Loid is just better as the transform.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Again, this needs to be said because I don't think we've said it yet. I mean, this is just our tier list, right? Take everything we say with a grain of salt.
Yes. Okay, now we're on to the 8 stars. These are tradable. All right, first is Loid and Fiona, the Spy Family Man and the Simp. All right. 6 potential skill boost, 6 green colors and an L, so you're gonna have to take assist void lane. Very nice. Noob friendly Sitona kick W, true. 3-turn Void Pipe. Oh no, this active is different. I need to look at it. Change 3 orbs to Darken Orbs. So that is horrible for speedrunning. If you just want to blindlessly farm something, you do not want that. Because then you have to pay attention to what the orbs are.
I mean, not really, right? You just change them to dark, but if you're just swiping anyways, who gives a shit?
Change orb to Darken. That's blind orbs, sir.
Yeah.
That is horrible. That's like having a cloud.
Oh no. Oh, the orbs that I just turned my entire board to light on are now dark. Oh my god, I can't see them.
Yes, you're using a light card on this green-blue card. That's a tricolor. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm farming with my Lizette team, and I darkened 3 of my orbs while I have 18 greens on my board. Whatever will I do?
You have to pay attention to the 3 darken orbs, because one of them might not be green.
You really don't, because they're all going to be green if they just darken the specific part of your board that you turn green.
I mean, where would you use this though? Like,
I'm not justifying this card's use. This card is fucking horrible.
It's fucking horrible. Like Royal Nut, if you want to cope.
I'm just saying the darkened orb part doesn't matter at all.
It matters to me. Copium.
True.
That's anyway, this card is horrible. Like, you use any other Void Bypass card on 3 turn cooldown.
Cool. The equip on this card is okay.
Leader skill is horrible.
It's terrible. Many 16x HP enjoyers, we're back. Like,
now equip is nice because double 7C is very good. 4-turn delay and roulette in the corner for 4 turns. Holy, this is strong.
No, not in the corner. Not in the corner.
Each corner.
Every corner.
Holy, it's amazing. Like, if you're time debuff, you can pull out orbs from that. So
blue Rye enjoyers rejoice.
Yeah.
Now you can use you have the perfect blue Rye team now, bro. You can put a spinner in every corner, put your predictive Skyfall up on top.
Oh yes! You get 5 crosses!
You're truly Mega Mind, bro. You're Mega Mind, okay?
Damn.
Alright, true, bro. You're Mega Mind with that technology, alright? Right. I get it. You're gonna Skyfall like 9 crosses with the perfect board on 7x6.
Yeah.
Spinners everywhere. You know what's coming. You're crazy. I get it.
All right. Top of B. It's that bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, it's so good with the crosses. Yeah, B. Yeah,
B.
Put it in there. Get it in there.
Top of B. It's better than Fiona at least. The equip is. And you can cope with it for Royal Nut if you like really have no other option.
If you're really struggling, bro, you gotta be struggling hard.
You gotta be like you have to be brokered in me, and that's not possible.
Actually true.
All right, let's move on. All right. 6 skill boost or poison or more damage, which doesn't really matter. Guard break. When are we ever using guard break?
This active skill makes me. Yeah, though, weren't you just coping on AMD 4 teams? There you go.
Yeah. No.
This active skill makes me laugh.
Reduce HP to 1. But it doesn't have heals. Instead, it is jammers. All right, where are you gonna heal with this?
We're
Celica?
not. Gamers don't need healing, bro.
This is a horrible card.
We just get killed by preamps. All right, we don't need to heal.
Yeah. No, you run a resolve leader with full auto food. I mean, no, full auto food recovery.
Yeah, I'm using this for my farm team where I make 3 colors. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, this is not usable. Like, unless you like don't need to heal, then maybe. Right, but listen,
listen. Okay, it's the correct colors for C-Tona. Okay.
That is true. C-Tona doesn't need heals.
And C-Tona doesn't need heals. All right. So this is your C-Tona card right here.
Hey, you know what C-Tona doesn't need? Guard break.
Shut your mouth. All right.
I guess you can actually use this for C-Tona.
It also has 6 effective skill boosts, essentially, if you take the Super Awaken that gives you skill boosts, okay? So it's not completely
trash for C-Tona.
It's not completely unusable. C-Tona mildly validates this card's existence.
However, you can't use this on any card that requires C-Tona's like full bulk, because then your auto is only your healing is only 40%, which is not that good. Because going to 1 to 40 is it's not gonna live most end game.
You don't necessarily need to activate this skill every turn.
True, but like whenever you need it.
Just use it when you need it.
Yeah.
You can also do a little trolling with the guard break. You can actually make a rainbow board with C-Tona if you need to.
True.
If you have a spinner.
True.
Well, actually, wait, can you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, because it does make every color in Jam.
All right, so you gave me this idea. I'm gonna put guard break on Cetona, run Yor and Yuri, and green and dark, and then guard break AMD4 with that, and then so I can do 6 billion on every Cetona cap.
You're a fucking genius. There you go. See, now we're thinking.
Yes.
Now this is the meta I've always hoped for.
Truly.
Creative North American team building, right there.
Truly.
The Japanese players could never.
Truly the stupid gravity of all time.
Yes.
All right.
It is also. I mean, we didn't really say this yet, but just like with the Sacred Relic shit, it is also worth mentioning that I think every single card in this machine is an 8 slot.
Yes.
So
if it's 7-star above, it's always 8 slot. So
it's not entirely relevant anymore in the year of our Lord 2023, but it is somewhat relevant.
Mm-hmm.
So true.
Next is leader skill. It's fixed 15 is
not
meh.
Good.
It's meh.
Not good.
Not good. 2020. All right, equip. Skill boost.
Funny, very funny.
Very funny.
This is Mom, can I have Fordra? GungHo didn't give me one. Fordra at home. Literally.
Damn. Yeah. Pretty much Fordra, but with different awakenings.
Like, yeah, it is literally Fordra, but with
instead of SBR, 3 color.
That's literally it. Yeah.
Like if you somehow never got Fordra and you rolled this, then sure.
Unironically, like not even bad. Like
it's not bad.
Unironically, this card is not bad. If you don't care about the SBR and you want something like this for like a Cetona team or something, this having the 3 color is like unironically not bad. That's another like 2x damage or whatever.
Okay, I still think this is B, but above the Loid and Fiona.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, because the equip is just better.
I don't know. Honestly, okay, I know this is like a weird take to give you in the middle of our video, but I genuinely, if the card's not S or SS, I don't give a shit. I don't care where they go.
I don't give a shit about anything below A. So
I don't even give a shit about A. Like realistically, I don't even give a shit about A. As long as I get the S and the SS tier cards, that's really all I care about.
I don't have Sylvia. I'm very sad. I would like a Sylvia. Yes, so I can make more videos with that.
I got 2. I'm pogging.
Does anyone want to donate Sylvia? Send me stones, please. I'm poor. Okay. Donations. Yeah. Just
you need to for Anya Bond. You need to open the game.
Oh right, gotcha. Donate. Copium. Okay. Let's
XD.
Look at Anya. XD. Let's see. All right, the final card, the exchangeable Anya Bond. So let's look at the base.
My favorite Ramen 7C, my favorite e-begging streamer.
Yes. This is your favorite poverty pad player. Broke on everything from resources to stones.
He makes it work.
Yes. All right. Awakenings is. Oh, is this limit breakable? It should be, right? Yes, it is.
It is.
Okay. A lot of 3 colors, so I guess it'll do damage.
It is limit breakable, but just those stats.
No skill boost. No skill boost. No stats.
Nah, dude, it's limit breakable, but the stats would not lead you to believe that to be true.
True. Skill boost where? 1 turn no Skyfall, replace all orbs. Why? This active is horrible. Just run Ala2.
You're a hater.
I am a hater. Yeah, this is only useful for the other cards.
Okay. Listen. Okay. You know we were just coping on Yuri Yor, how we were gonna do that cheese guard break shit with the spinner.
Yes.
Okay. Look, here's your green sub attribute. Shut up.
Holy shit, you're right.
Right?
But guess what?
Exactly.
No skill boost. Get fucked.
Don't need it.
Oh really now? You tell me 27 turns of Cetona doesn't need skill boost.
Doesn't need any.
Never
used them in my life.
Never
used them in my life.
You're coping harder than me running red Dire on Cetona, because that thing has no skill boost.
Listen. 3-turn base cooldown, okay? I'm putting a 4-turn haste on it, then it has 4 skill boosts. Easy. And
how long are 4-turn hastes usually?
Shut your mouth.
Exactly.
That's how long they are.
Oh, and oh no, there's 1 4-turn haste that's really short. It's also her. Alright, let's look at the leader skill first. Pretty bad. Alright, let's look at the funny thing. I have to actually look at the.
Yeah, you gotta.
Holy, this Tsubaki is telling me this equip is great, man. 6-turn, 4-turn charge. So holy, 2 damage trees. Reality. This assist vanishes when the skill is used. That is so sad.
You lose 2 team HPs.
Yeah.
Honestly, okay, I know this is like some mega cope I'm hitting you with right now, right? But you know how the Yor equip is just like a super gravity, but the awakenings are like absolutely useless realistically?
Yes.
Right? So like when it disappears, you don't even give a shit that it disappeared. You're just using it for the one-off active, right?
Yes.
Do you think people would rate this equip higher if the awakenings were dog shit?
Yes.
Like if it was just like 3 fingers, do you think people would go like, "Oh my god, this equip is great! It's a 4-turn haste on a 6-turn cooldown."
Yes, this is bad because wasted potential.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it could literally just be the finger.
They literally, unless you're in some unknowable dungeon where there's like a 8 bazillion damage preempt off the rip, this is unfortunately not great. Like,
okay, Sauce, I made this up, but this was originally the 5 rainbow metal exchange for Spy Family.
I could see it.
Yes, pretty much.
I could see it.
Yeah. Like, I guess you can use it in like some sort of Coliseum or farming where you just really need the haze, and then the card that you put it on is like useless for the rest of the dungeon.
Yeah, well,
sure, but like, but this is a 9-star. This is a top rarity.
Unironically, dude, the metal exchange for this collab is probably better.
True. Oh, let's leader skills. Oh, and that's Skyfall Foresight on it, which is also bad. It's still 16x. If it was above 16x, maybe, but nope.
And it's still a 2020 leader skill. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless like Skyfall Foresight gets like really important for some new endgame dungeon, which can be, but
even if Skyfall Foresight was important, this still wouldn't be good, man.
Yeah. Yes, but anyways, this card is it's obviously above C, but I don't know, man. Where in B or A? I don't even think it's A.
It can't be A. It's not better than anything we have in A.
All right, I guess it's better than Yor Yuri then. Just for the equip.
Is it? Realistically though, bro, is it?
The equip? I don't know. I'm coping. Maybe you use a fast 4-turn haste.
Honestly, okay, I'm gonna just put this now. You could take any of the cards in B and rearrange them however you like, and you probably could still justify it. Like,
that's true. Yes.
These cards are all so like slightly above average that like you can put them wherever you want, and it would be you could easily justify your reasoning.
Yeah. But for now, I'd say
sure, top of B.
Top of B. Like, assuming this equip is actually gonna be used. Like,
it remains to be seen. I have seen it used a couple of times. Like, I know it gets used very occasionally.
Okay, but how many times have you seen Yor Yuri or Loid and Fiona used?
I have seen Yor Yuri used on some teams, and I have seen Loid and Fiona get used occasionally.
Occasionally.
I would say I've seen the Anya equip used more than the other two, so you could put it top of B.
Yeah, I guess putting top of B then. So sad. Alright, and that is a machine. Let's look at the whatever the monster exchange was.
It's the uniform equip is the monster exchange.
Eden Academy's uniform. Triple RCB. 2
actually not even bad.
It's not bad, but
recovers 30% HP for 5 turns. That unironically has like some farming potential. Because it's got a 40
more HP cooldown. This is one of the farmables of all time.
No, it's unironically good. Like, it's unironically good. I have and will continue to use this card.
All right. When have you used this? Like, ever?
There you go, man. Get your you can use it for like I used it for what the fuck? For the stupid fucking, oh my god, why can't I remember the word? Whatever. Some fucking stupid dungeon because I wanted to tank a preempt and heal afterwards. And you can use that equip. It does both. You can use it as like a preemptively put yourself to a huge HP threshold, heal up a little bit, tank it, and then continue healing afterwards without having to match heals ever.
Yeah. All right, let's,
and it gives you crazy good, and it gives you a bunch of RCD. so you can heal yourself even farther into that threshold if you need to.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Let's look at the bundles and exchanges. Okay,
Sure.
I already bought the $1. I think it was $1, but yeah, if you have $1 and use it, it's literally $1.
It was the $1 because the $20 bundle is the 20 magic stones one. If it's a 10 stone, then it's like the 30 magic stones for $30 one.
Okay, so let's talk about the BGM again. That's only if you have 4 Henrys and like you have Saline. That's pretty much the only reason why you would ever get this.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay, Loid Anya Yor. Only if you roll it. If you roll one, and equip, I guess, but like it's not worth $20 just for that single equip.
Outright. And then the 7-star.
The 7-star. Oh hell no! Stay the fuck away from that. You see how much 7 stars in this? Bro. You see how many 7 stars are in this beef tier?
That's Sylvia Sherwood guaranteed for $20. Okay.
True. It is a 1 out of. Let's see how many. 1 out of 12.
It's like 6. 1 out of like no. It's
1,
like
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A 1 out of 12 chance for Sylvia.
Yeah, free.
Yeah.
Free.
Just get Sylvia.
Just get one.
It's that easy. It's that easy.
Just buy it.
What about the $65 100 stone bundle?
6 saltines, eh? That's a lot of crackers.
That's 5 GFEs. I suppose you can get something good, but like that's like $80 something. So horrible, but like you can get something good. If you're drowning in money, sure.
That's how I get my Remdra trio right there.
True. And if you don't have Hamal or Meimei, no,
well,
still no. No.
The bundles, bro, still better than any of the ones from Relic Dragon, so we ball.
Like, the only time this monthly was worth it is if you didn't have Enteris, because that's the only time I bought it.
I mean, okay, again, I said this already, I'm a fucking whale, so I bought it anyways, but whatever.
Yeah, donate money.
Donate to me, man. I have no money now, because I bought them all.
True.
Easy.
Alright, let's look at exchanges. Basically a review.
No,
Anya and Bond, no, stay the hell away.
Stay away from all of these trades.
Stay away.
Like, unironically.
Yes, all of them.
Stay away from all of these trades. And unless you are literally drowning in GFEs that are tradable for this, or you rolled like 7 Fionas, just stay away from it.
None of these are worth a single 7-star GFE. So,
yeah, I'll put it to you this way, right? I'll put it to you this way. If in your quest to roll one of the S or SS tier cards, you rolled like 7 of the tradables that are in B tier, trade them for these. That is basically the only time you're gonna be doing this. Or you have like 18 copies of all the GFEs that are required to trade for this. Then go nuts. And even then, really think about it. Like,
yeah.
Okay,
overall, good.
Concluding thoughts.
Sylvia.
Roll?
Yes.
Yeah. Overall concluding thoughts. Sylvia. Correct.
Sylvia.
Yes.
Just for Sylvia.
Great concluding thought, Ramen. Thank you.
Yes. Sylvia go bird. I have Yor, but I don't have Sylvia. That is so sad. Okay.
I have both, thank God, but I don't have Anya.
So for credits, okay. Thanks to obviously GungHo owns all these Puzzle and Dragons asset. Don't cease and desist us. Looking at you, JP. And then all these icon images as well as monster info comes from Tsubaki. Thanks to them. I'm using Tier List Maker for formatting. And then you see the banner in the right corner. That was made by Dreyfus. With help
Where's my credit? Where's my credit, bro? Come on.
Credit for Darkrai for being late. Yeah.
I'm here, aren't I?
No. I scheduled this for Tuesday. I scheduled this for Tuesday. You delayed me. You delayed equip me to Saturday.
This collab is ass, bro. I didn't even want to be here in the first place. This was a waste of our and everyone watching's time.
What am I not paying you for?
True.
All right, and then lastly,
we could talk about theoretical upcoming content, sure.
Theoretical upcoming content?
Osuton,
DBDC?
Yeah, well, what he said about DBDC is true. Yes.
Totally. All right. Anything else we should talk about?
All I want to say is, God damn it, GungHo, give us a shitty Gundam reskin, please, God.
Please, I need Barbados from Mikatsu.
Please, I need Barbados so badly. Give me a reskin of GungHo of Gundam. I'm begging.
Yeah, Gundam.
Yeah, it can literally be Gundam. I don't even care what you call it.
You could literally call it pee pee poo poo GungHo machine number 6, and I'd still roll it. Like, I don't care.
All right, if that's it, if you guys have any questions, concerns, or disagreements, leave a comment below in the YouTube video, and feel free to argue with me over placements because it's all subjective. If you have more questions or discussion, you can join our Hyperion Discord, the link below in the description. If you want to talk more about PAD and our content, and of course, remember to like and subscribe.